10 reasons why everyone should use a VPN. Yes, even non-techies. Okay, so you've heard of a VPN, but let's go over it. It's a virtual private network. So what does that mean to you? What a VPN does is it blocks your IP. Once again, what does IP mean? It's your internet provider. Okay, so if it blocks your IP address, people can't get in to your computer. Your stuff is secure. Okay, so you need a VPN. Everybody does. Okay, and I want to go through in this video why you need one and how it can be really detrimental if you don't have one, guys. I'm dead serious about this. I'll also put my link to what I think is the best VPN provider, which is NordVPN, and why I think it's the best one too. But let's go ahead and go through this list so that you know why you gotta have a VPN. You've heard about it enough, right? Cool. Do me a favor, also hit that subscribe button down there. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because if you hit the subscribe button and then you turn on the bell notifications, you'll be notified every time I go live or if I upload a video. And if you would give me a thumbs up, it means so much for the algorithm. Thank you so much, and let's get going on this VPN thing. The number one reason is security on public Wi-Fi. I think we've all been trained now. We'll just jump on a public Wi-Fi. We don't even care anymore. But the problem with that is there's a lot of people who sit around some of these coffee shops, internet cafes, and they are tracking people. They're tracking what you're doing. If you're doing banking, they're looking at your banking. They can break into your accounts. There's all kinds of stuff. You're in social media, they can break into your social media accounts. If you don't have a VPN, you're really exposing yourself to the world. You need to get a VPN, if nothing else, for the first reason. Number two reason is data privacy from your internet service provider. So even if you're at home and you're on your own network, you're less likely to be broken into. However, your internet service provider knows exactly what you're doing and where you're going and what websites you go to, and who knows what they'll do with that data, but at the very least they could sell it to advertisers, okay, who could target ads towards you. So if nothing else, you want to have a VPN to protect yourself from your own provider. Number three is data privacy from the apps and services that you use. Facebook has been called out for this. They've been taking people's private data and using it in kind of nefarious ways. So you need to protect yourself, especially on all these social media platforms. They're all getting access to what you're doing. You need to protect yourself from that too. Number four, protect your privacy from the government. Yeah, the government. Should we be scared of them? You betcha. Anytime it's a government, you should be scared. Do you want the government to know everything that you're doing online? Is that what you want? A lot has been said about the government compelling, like a Verizon, to give up all their data on all of their customers. That's a lot of data, guys. And although we say, well, I'm not doing anything wrong, what do I got to worry about? It's how they interpret what you're doing. You may not think you're doing anything wrong, but they may interpret it as wrong. And if they interpret it as wrong and use it against you, you could have had a VPN. Number five, access to content in any place. Now there are certain countries that block certain content and you can't get to it, but with a VPN you can appear to be in Los Angeles or New York or Chicago or wherever you want to be, because you can pick that VPN location where it is not blocked. So if you do end up with a country that's blocking access to certain things that you normally would access, it could be your email. They may not allow you to get to that. It's a good idea to get this VPN before you go on the road to another country. That's super important. I mean, it's a good idea to have it in your own country if you live in, Europe, or you live in Africa, or you live in the US, but certainly when you go on the road, you're going to want to have access to what you had access to in your home country. Number six, security while working remotely. A lot of companies now are allowing their employees to work from home. However, your home may be in a different place, right? You may decide that you want to go to Europe and continue to work for that company, and without a VPN you may not be able to get access to some sensitive company information. You need a VPN for that also, so think about that. It may have a lot to do with your actual job too. You can't access things unless you have a VPN, so that's another great reason to get one. And once again, I'm going to tell you to get NordVPN, which I'll have a link below so you can grab that. And number seven, they are easy to use. I know a lot of softwares come out and they're difficult and they're hard to do and they're hard to set up, and oh my gosh, it just takes so much time and you got to be on tech support. I know my wife just now, she was actually switching our internet provider from one city to the other. She had to spend an hour on the phone just to do that. Spend an hour. VPNs aren't like that. VPNs are very simple to work. All you have to do is set up your account, download it to your computer, and you're good to go. and once you set it up on your particular computer, you can select the country you're in, you can select the town you're in, time zones, all kinds of different things you can do with a VPN, and it's usually just done with a drop down. Now I have found that some VPNs aren't as good as others. Sometimes a VPN will make your system work a little bit slower. That's why I'm recommending NordVPN, and I will have a link below for that. You want to pick one that is really reputable. Nord's been around for years. That's kind of my little commercial for them, but they're a good VPN provider. So keep in mind, guys, you want to have one that's easy to use. That's what I would recommend. I don't want to be a techie person. Okay, that's what I said in the beginning of this video, was it's for non-techie people. Okay, you don't have to have all that technical knowledge to pull this off. Number 9, access to good entertainment. What do I mean by that? Well, did you know that if you have a Netflix account, and let's say you live in San Diego like I do right now, and you log in, you're going to see a certain amount of shows, certain shows there. But if I log in and I log in Canada, okay, through my VPN, I'm going to get access to other shows. If I log in Europe through my Netflix account by using a VPN, I'm going to get different shows. Wouldn't you like to have access to all these different shows? If nothing else, you get all kinds of content. Or wouldn't it be horrible to be in a country that maybe didn't speak your language, and you logged in and everything was in the wrong language, but you could log in your home country and see the shows you wanted in your language, no matter what your language was. So that's another big advantage to having a VPN. You got to get a VPN. Check out Nord below. I've mentioned it before. You know you need it. Okay, and now we are down to number 10. Number 10. What is number 10? Number 10, you actually know. You know it right now. I don't even have to say it. Here's number 10. You watched this video, so you know you need a VPN. Nobody's going to watch this video this far and not realize that they need a VPN. You know you need one, and it's cheap. Could I put that as a bonus? It's cheap. VPNs are like maybe $2 or $3 a month. Why wouldn't you protect yourself over $2 or $3 a month? You've watched this far in the video. You've subscribed. Have you subscribed? If you haven't subscribed, you need to do that. Hit that subscription button down there and ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I do a new video. But if you've watched this far, guys, you've invested this much time, why not take advantage? I have a special offer on NordVPN. You can see it below. Click on the link down there. Why not take advantage of it and at least try it out? They have a 100% refund policy, so if you don't like what you got, you can get your money back, but I know you will, and I know you'll feel protected. You're going to be so glad you watched this video, because it's going to help you out. Now, there are limitations to VPNs, so let's cover those real quick. Now, like I said, there are limitations. Although a VPN does block your IP address and all your data, if you're using other apps such as Facebook, and let's say you take a quiz on Facebook, or you like something on Instagram, that's still going to grab your likes and dislikes and information off of there. So you do have to be careful about that. And I think it's funny that we go through a lot of these things and like them. I guess it's just to let somebody know we're paying attention to what they're doing, but that data can still be taken and used as ads to target you. And of course, when you think about ad targeting, since we're talking about that, if you have cookies enabled on your computer and you visit a site, that site can still follow you around because you have your cookies enabled. The only way to get rid of that is to go into your settings and clear all your cookies and do not allow them. Now, some sites, if you don't allow cookies, won't let you visit the site. Okay, but that's what you have to give up. You know, if you allow cookies on your site, they can not only follow you while you're on the site, but they can market to you afterwards based on the fact that you've been to their site. So you'll see ads for that company or whatever. Not really that invasive, but I just want to let you know about that because it doesn't protect you from everything. If you're concerned about that, you know, every hour or so, just go in and clear your cookies. If you go into sites that require that you allow cookies, you got to go in and clear them out. So I hope that helps you out. I hope that gives you some insight. I hope you finally realize you got to get a VPN. You know, the more I talk about this, the more I realize I'm going to do more things. Okay, but the point is, you do need a VPN. You do need that protection. It can help you in so many ways, and it can cost you some huge heartache if you don't. If somebody gets into your data, they can do some real damage to you, so you want to make sure that doesn't happen. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have subscribed and rang the bell. If I haven't told you enough, ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified every time I go live or if I upload a video. Give me a thumbs up for this video. It would mean so much to me. And I also want to talk to you. How am I going to talk to you? I'm going to talk to you in the comments. I want you to put in the comments, have you used a VPN? Have you? Do you want to use a VPN? Do you have questions about that? Or maybe you've got some other questions about starting, running, and growing online businesses. If you do, put it in the comments below. I'm happy to come back through. I can't answer every single one, but I answer as many as I can. Thank you so much for watching this video. As a gift to you, there's a $97 course below. You can click and learn, but it's only for a limited amount of time, so you need to hurry up and do that. Click and learn course below, $97 course, my gift to you. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.